Hello everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team DX. In the last episode, we beat Northwind Field. And in this episode, I know I said we were going to go to Mount Faraway, but upon closer examination, I don't think we're quite cut out for it yet. There is one thing I want to do though. I want to teach, I've decided, I'm going to give Outrage to our big boy Aggron here because, you know, it needs some power. And so I've decided this will be it. I also need to start linking some moves because it'd be nice. Linking moves isn't exactly needed for Persian though, I don't think, because if it needs to knock something out, it can do it. Now let's see. I almost want to get rid of Double Edge because honestly, I can reteach it whenever I want. And unless I get recoil boosts, there's no reason, because it's just, I mean, it's already outpowered by both Stone Edge and Iron Tail, so I have no reason to keep it, unfortunately. I want to utilize that ability, but I also need the rare quality to go with it. Anyway, yeah, look at all these moves, by the way. It has Earth Power, which, you know, we've already boosted up to hell, so if we wanted to, we could do that. Gets all of the punches. Not too great. Uproar is okay. I mean, it's great because we, you know, increased its power. Icy Wind, Dragon Pulse, it gets everything. But yeah, superpower. If you have a Twist Band, excellent move. If you started out with a fighting type, I guess only Machop, that's the way to go. Anyway, if we're not going to be doing Mount Faraway, what are we doing? Well, we have dungeons to explore, baby. We unlocked tons of dungeons, and as I said, I kind of want to show off every single dungeon before we end off. And oh boy, we haven't been to Waterfall Pond yet. It's difficult. Strong foes Gyarados, so if we're lucky, we can find a red Gyarados. That'd be pretty cool. We also have 6 missions here, so I'm going to go ahead and knock it. Ugh, Breloom. All right, let's go. Let's do it. Let's protect the Breloom. Been a while since we've done missions, huh? These are all going to be fairly high-leveled missions, and I'm running out of room in my request list, so... What's this music? Is this Lapis Cave, I think? Lotad. Now, I don't know exactly what level this place is hovering around. I do know it's not as hard as Mount Faraway. So I did the research. Mount Faraway is a level 55 dungeon, meaning all the Pokemon there are level 55. And also pretty much all fully evolved, like, tier 3 evolutions, which is not great for us, to be honest. Also, hey, there's the pre-evolved version of what we just did. It may seem like this is a bit of a step down, but I want to show off the dungeons anyway. We've got to do it sometime. I want to make sure that every dungeon is accounted for, and honestly, we just need a buffer to gain some levels because, I mean, thinking of all the dungeons that we have left to do, I guess we could do Purity Forest and Joyous Tower and Wish Cave whenever we want because it sets you back to level 5, basically. But I'm still, you know, the 99 floor dungeons that are meant to be the hardest dungeons of the game, I want to leave for the end. I want, just like I did with Explorers of the Sky, it's got to be the penultimate thing or the ultimate thing, depending on what it is. So those I'm holding off on, and that basically leaves just these dozens almost of just side areas that we've unlocked, whether it's through just doing the main mission dungeons or unlocking friend areas. I mean, we got to go through them eventually, and I want to show them in their full majesty. I was thinking for a few of them, because I know they're going to be pretty... Oh, boring? Is that the word I want to use on my own series? Yeah, sure, boring. I was thinking I might just speed up a little bit through them, and if anything interesting happens, I can cut right back on in. So that's what we're gonna do after I get this Ampharos, because interesting things includes... That's a Mudkip! Mudkip! See, this is what I was saying. It's so weird that Eevee is so rare. Because, I mean, this is, what, the umpteenth dungeon that we found a Mudkip in? Yet Eevee is nowhere to be found. We've recruited half of the starters at this point, and Eevee's just gonzo. I mean, we technically recruited Eevee, but you know the deal. Job completo. It's so weird seeing Ampharos in HD because it's such an important Pokemon in Super Mystery Dungeon. It's weird. Anyway, let's go. Found Natu's topical bottle. Again, I have no idea what that's supposed to be, but it's topical. It's got the daily news, I suppose. I don't know. Swampert getting a stinky fat level up. See, this is why we're going here. This is the whole reason we're doing this first. Wow, that scared me. Breloom almost died, but it actually beat the Pokemon it was fighting, which is surprising. Well, that makes my job easy. What is this? This is mission like 4 now. I didn't realize they were all in like the first half of the dungeon. Certainly makes my job easier, I suppose. Also, I just realized I brought Aggron in here with Outrage, yet I didn't give him the person band. My bad. Aha! How about that? Guess what I brought? I still have it from when we went to Northwind Field. I don't know what Pokemon you can actually find here. I might slap that on the screen if I remember to right now. Which I should, because I have to pay attention to this because I'm speeding it up. That's how you know I'm putting effort in. Dunsparce. Yeah, okay. Alright. Maybe in another universe. Or Uranium universe, I'd be excited to see you. But you're... Actually, you know what? Dunsparce can actually be really good. Now that I think about it, because it's not being held back by mediocre stats, because as we all know, even a Magikarp can have the attack stat of a god because of vitamins. So, hey, Dunsparce's wide moveset, actually really good. Found Omanite. This is the second to last mission. This Breloom is actually being quite a goober. Quite a goober in terms of trying to keep alive, so hopefully we find that point soon. God bless, baby, we got a Magikarp. Oh, no we don't. Oh, we can't keep it. Oh, Persian getting a level up. Can it stop, though? Can it maybe not? I might have to use a few gold coupons, tickets, on Aggron because it's so far behind. Well, we've finally found the Graveler. God bless. Took long enough, that's for sure. Breloom, go to your dude's side. Okay, it's gonna specifically walk away. Not if I can help it. That ought to be worth a nifty amount of points. I'd say that's worth a 225 minimum, because it's a post-game dungeon. So they're usually pretty high level. I have no idea, because I did not check the requests before I came in, which, you know, I probably should have. Anyway, I'm going to finish the game. I'm going to finish the dungeon up, because there's actually some pretty dang cool Pokemon you can find in here, such as Feebas. And that's kind of it. So I want to find a Feebas. Not that I would keep it. You know what? I can't. I'm probably just going to find the stairs and finish it up, because there's not really anything special about this dungeon. Finishing it doesn't do anything. It's really just saying, hey, this is a new dungeon. Come do it. Masquerain, huh? Can I keep you? I can. I'll keep a Masquerain. It's just kind of a cool Pokemon to have anyway. Dunsparce. Oh, man. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of want to keep the Dunsparce, not gonna lie. I think the best thing I could probably do here is drink a Max Elix and just try to Uproar and help it. Because there's 2 Pokemon coming at it, and it does not feel like coming on down. I'm not stopping until I knock it out. It missed. Cool. Get back here. Good lord. Y'all are nuisances. Pretty Box became an apple. Okay. I would also like to recruit a... Okay. I can't keep you, can I? Man, we just went over this. I just recruited a Wartortle, and I couldn't keep it. Yeah, so if you want to find a Feebas, it starts showing up at floor 16. Doesn't give you many chances to get it, because there's only 19... Well, there's 20 floors here, but the 20th floor has a few treasure boxes for you to take. That's it. We've seen it. We didn't get to see Gyarados, but isn't Gyarados the rare, the strong foe of Lapis Cave or whatever it's called? I feel like I remember that. Anyway, sweet, we got a Dunsparce, which is something, that's for sure. I'll take it for sure. No reason not to, really. So after that, I think we'll go through one more dungeon all sped up and, you know, show-offy like that. I'll mention the cool things just because why not? And we'll call it a video. Oh yeah, I have to go through all this. How much is this worth? 225. Yeah, that's exactly as much as I thought it was worth. Yeah, you can see I did a bit of work there. It takes a long time to get to the next rank. I definitely want to get this next rank, but after that, I really can't promise anything. My main problem right now is I don't want our team to get too overpowered for, you know, the rest of the game, but I guess at this point, you know, we've hit like 5 dungeons that require us to be a lot stronger. So we might as well go crazy, which is why I'm... Okay, I have a lot of gas right now. This is why I'm going through these easy dungeons. Easy air quotes dungeon. Ditto. Huh. It's a hard one to recruit. I believe it has a naturally really low recruitment rate. So that's a neat one. Another 225, really? Huh, we might get a one... We're 1/4 of the way there. No small feat. And then some. Pure Seed. Ooh. Those are really useful. I haven't found any Joy Seeds yet, which is funny because I know they're in the game. I don't think you can actually get them from treasure boxes. They're that rare. Because, you know, you can get anything from treasure boxes, but Joy Seeds are, you know, they're a free level up. Very common in the other games, but not in this remake. I think they've really commodified them. So that's an interesting little tidbit. Someone mentioned bananas. I completely forgot about bananas. I checked. They're not in this game, unfortunately. I don't... Hard to say that I really care about those, like, male things. I'll check them out sometime. I'm not going to Southern Cavern. Needless to say, that's not on the menu right now. Go to the desert region. There's 2 missions to do there. What are they looking like? 3 and 18, so we basically have to complete it. I don't want to do Far Off Sea because, yeah, that's got some florage to it. Neat. Hold on, don't I need to show off? I went to a dungeon that I think I need to show off. Yeah, Wyvern Hill. I'm gonna get some missions for that, and then I'll show that off. I went there to recruit some Pokemon that I wanted for, you know, recruit them all purposes. Let's go to the desert region. As I recall, it's not too terribly hard, so we'll check it out. It's only 20 floors. Anything that's 20 floors isn't that big of a deal. Cool. So as you can guess, there's not much. Okay, luckily we have 2 Pokemon immune to sandstorms. There's not really anything special here. Unfortunately, they're Shedinjas. By the way, did I ever mention that Shedinjas are not recruitable? Because they're not. You cannot recruit a Shedinja. You have to evolve one from a Nincada. Or Nincada. I hate the word Nincada, because in the anime, it said Nincada, but apparently it's officially a Nincada. Nothing special here. I'd say the most interesting Pokemon you can get a Trapinch, you can get a Nidoqueen, but the Nidoran line is very supple in this game. Dusclops Gligar, which evolves, so that's something interesting to mention. Other than that, no interesting Pokemon you can find fainted. I mean, you can find Meowth. You know what? That's actually pretty good because it's another starter that you can't often find. And the strong foe's Sudowoodo, as we saw. So not really anything special. We already have a Sudowoodo. Of course, we found it through a mystery house, so nothing too special. Oh, the Shedinja has Wonder Guard. That's why. Jeez. I was wondering why it wasn't getting knocked out. I actually don't think... Actually, Aggron does. Aggron can knock it out. So unfortunately, it seems that the AI is really dumb. And because of Wonder Guard, it is freely using attacks, despite the fact that they do not affect the Pokemon. That's really interesting. It's going to use its entire PP. I really wish that they wouldn't... I don't know. I somewhat wish that they wouldn't use room-wide attacks 100% of the time if they have the chance. But also that lets you plan a little bit better. Anyway, this is our first floor with a rescue mission for the Wurmple. I'm going to speed it up after this. I doubt there will be... Please, please stop. Okay, no. If y'all... I mean, there's no reason to have these moves activated right now because they will, you know, they might use them once on a Pokemon that can actually be hit by it. That's infuriating. Get hit with this Rock Slide, bro. Only gives 25 experience. Alright. Ugh. That's going to be really annoying to deal with. I guess Nose Pass is kind of notable because Probopass is kind of cool. Why don't... Hold on, what? Who has the... Why does no one have the X-ray specs? That's weird. Give it to... Actually, you know what? I'll give it to... Yeah. Yeah, I'll play as Persian for a little bit. Why not? I just want to be able to see where my missions are. Ugh, everything in its mom is going to be awakened in this dungeon. Luckily, the Shedinjas only last until floor 6. So, kind of suckus, kind of doesn't. See ya, Aggron. Didn't need ya. Hello, Wurmple. You probably are going to give me like 25 rescue points. There's no more rescue missions until floor 18, so enjoy the speed up. Oh, well, I guess here's something interesting. I have found a strong Pokemon. Oh my god, really? We're gonna have Earth power in this dungeon? Of course we are. Because why couldn't we? It's gonna keep up roaring until everything's dead, good lord. Must have been a Trapinch that used it, because I know they can learn it. Jeez. Every single enemy just happened to be in that same room that we were in. I guess Sudowoodos don't move, which makes sense. They're trying to be a tree. Who can fault them, really? It looks like Pokemon won't actively fight them. Need to be careful here, because it's, even though we're in a somewhat easier dungeon, and I'd say that with air quotes because, oh boy, it's been giving me problems, it's still going to be difficult. So let's see if we can stun him. Alright, everyone surround him, and go crazy stupid, hopefully. Look at this. That might do it on its own, good lord. Yeah, I know I'm not going to recruit the Sudowoodo, but hey, it's a strong Pokemon, might as well show it off. Well, there's a fainted Seeking here, which, fill out your bingo sheet, is not listed on the Bulbapedia page. Man, if I really cared about editing them, I could add some info. Anyway, gotta get Seeking, because fuck yeah, Seeking. Okay, I'm recruiting a Dusclops, which is so cool. Gotta say, love it. Big fan. Dusknoir is in the game. Also, just before I leave you hanging here, let's see what's in this Kecleon shop. Wow, literally nothing. Okay, never mind. We have done it. Not the most... Oh, Larvitar. Oh, hello. Not the most difficult of dungeons, but it was annoying. I'll give it that much. The constant sandstorms, and if you don't have a full team of ground, rock, or steel... Actually, I believe steel just still takes damage. I think it's rock and ground only that doesn't take damage. If you don't have a full team of that, yeah, you're going to be stopping every few seconds because, oh, you take damage. Oh, you take damage. Luckily, it's more... not as annoying as it was in the original games because it'd stop you for a full-on like second and a half. At least in this game, all it really does is end your auto run. But yeah, it's just annoying. I gotta say. There's a few cool Pokemon to be recruited here. Actually, now I think about it, because a lot of them have Gen 4 evolutions like Nosepass, Dusclops, Gligar. They all have Gen 4 evolutions, so that's pretty neat. But you know, it's neat because of the way it is. Other than that, it's kind of bland. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and finish off the dungeon because there's one more floor, and the 20th floor, I believe, is another one of those reward floors, and I'd just like to... No, wait an hour. Do not restart the computer. I know, the continuing plot line of not restarting the computer. You love it. I'm just gonna finish it off just because there's no reason to. No! There's no dungeon left to go. We might as well finish it strong. And also, like, maybe recruit a Gligar, because that'd be pretty neat. Actually, I believe floor 20 might actually be an actual dungeon, or an actual floor. Looking at the, my notes, my academic notes here. So, there you have it. We'll see. We'll find this out for sure. It's weird because all the fainted Pokemon are listed as only showing up from floors 2 to 19 because they can't show up on the first floor. But there are wild Pokemon that show as showing up on floor 20. So now I need to find out. And if they don't, if the last floor isn't just a freebie floor, that's really gonna suck. You know the punches, huh? Also, I'm Will-O-Wisp. Good. That's what I needed. We used our Rossberry on the darn Probopass. Well, I'm gonna go ahead, eat this. And at least there's no Sandstorm, because the chip damage from Sandstorm and the burn damage would not be a fun combo. Alright, let's find out. What are we dealing with? No. Fake floor. Fake news. What are these? Hello, our first golden fossils? Our first golden spikes? Ooh, more throwable items. Now I'm curious as to how much damage these items would do with thrown item boost. That might be something worth testing. I know I have a couple of Pokemon that have thrown item boost, so that might be a testaroonie right there. We'll find out. Anyway, that's the dungeons I wanted to show off. All the other ones that are even like not required seem to be like, you know, Southern Cavern is 50 floors and it's also fairly difficult. So that one might also be one that's held off for a bit. You know what we do need to do? We actually still need to go back and recruit Groudon or Rayquaza. So that might actually be on the plans. I mean, of course, on top of going back to Buried Relic. One of those things is going to be in the next episode. So I'll go through all of these as usual. 250 for that one. That's the highest we've gotten so far. Nearly halfway. No, not really. Cool. That'll do it for this episode. Join me next time when we do one of the things I mentioned. And goodbye.